These selfish modern women made me lose brain cells. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell for notifications. Social media is on the screen and the links in the description. Let's go ahead and get the video started.
Watch this video and then we'll come back and talk about it.
You're excited at least to go to the pumpkin patch?
Am I excited to go to the pumpkin patch? Oh, Jane, I'm so excited to go to the pumpkin patch. To spend 700% for a fucking pumpkin that I could buy at the grocery store for $6. I'm going to spend $45, then listen to the kids moan for 2 hours while we walk around. And then, the only thing that I get enjoyment of is the fucking cider donuts. But half the time, they're ice cold. So yeah, I'm so excited for the pumpkin patch.
This video is not going to be dressing her because, as to be expected, we know the script. You make a video showing your husband or your boyfriend doing the worst, most disrespectful stuff, and then a couple videos later or the next day you tell everybody, everything's fine, he's actually great, everything's fine. So, you know, this is a canon event.
I'm not even gonna lie. Before this video even starts, I'm already letting you know now, like, there's gonna be a whole lot of Bolshevik. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm already knowing the script. She posted this one clip with him being frustrated, being mad. We don't know why he's mad, but in the comments, I already know that y'all talking crazy about, oh yeah, divorce coming soon. Oh yeah, girl, you need to leave him. I already know y'all in the comments just like that. But you don't even know the context behind why he's so frustrated, why he's so mad, why he's this, why he's that. He could have went there maybe sometime last year, and the kids didn't enjoy it. And she was the only one that wanted to go, so he feel like it's a waste of money. That's just one scenario. It could have been a long week at work, and he's just frustrated. She could have been getting on his nerves, and he could be frustrated. I mean, it's so many different ways, but that's the thing though. You and me, all of us, are not in their lives, so we don't know. It's just like these women in the comments on my videos. They, every time I say something on the video, they say, oh, you must hate your mom. You hate women. This, that, and the third. You hate black women. Suge, you do not know me. Not in real life. You don't even know me on the camera. So, how about this? Hop off. Get off my nut. Yo, big head.
It's really unfortunate to be a woman sometimes because it can be so dangerous. Not only is it dangerous to have children, especially if you are a black woman, but it is dangerously, statistically, to be in a relationship with a man. You can play dumb if you want to. Just look at the news. All these stories of men slowly drugging their wives over time.
What?
To try to get rid of them permanently, or the guy who drugged his wife to have men come in and pay him so that they can assault her. We got to make sure we brace ourselves when we leave the house and have the pepper sprays and the this and the that, and text people phone license plates if we go on dates, and addresses and locations. And if we're not living in that extreme constantly, it's when we finally do get into a relationship, very rarely do we get into a relationship with someone who actually is happy to be there. That's the exception to the rule.
That be y'all.
But most times women have to choose between one of two options. The guy who makes it blatantly obvious that he literally cannot stand being around his kids. He cannot stand being around you. He doesn't like spending money to spend time with you guys. It's irritating when you take family photos. He bitches and complains the whole time. When you do a family excursion, he complains the whole time and is constantly having to sit down and disappearing, and you got to look where he's at. He's fussing and complaining, and you got the kids hanging off of you. You're the one who woke up to get everybody ready, and you made the itinerary, and he just ruins it. Then there's the middle extreme that I forgot to mention, the dad that literally didn't do anything either, but he's just there. And you're directing, take a picture with the kids, stand over here, babe, go over there. And he's just there.
She's projecting.
There, you could have bought a mannequin along with you for the level of participation of this man. Now, the other extreme is the guy that just doesn't show up at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, he comes home to the same house. However, he spends hours and hours and hours on end in his office. He comes home grumpy and standoffish, and you keep the kids away. Let's leave daddy alone. He's had a rough day, and you never get to have a rough day, but that's a whole nother video. But he spends hours on end in his office, man cave, strumming his guitar, pretending like he's Ed Sheeran until the wee hours of the night. He buries himself in his work. He spends half a day at the golf course or on the basketball court, or he's adopted some extreme sport that causes him to be away from the house for hours and hours on end.
Just say that you ran a boot camp and that was it, Suge. That's the reason why you're single. Like, come on, like, let's be real. Like, she's saying that you can't even have a hobby at this point. Like, you can't play the guitar. You can't go play sports. You can't go do anything. Like, growing up is realizing that, especially if you are a working man, if you work, which average men are going to work, have a 9 to 5 or have a regular job, whatever your profession is, you probably have 2 days at the very least where you're able to do something that you want to do on your off day. I already know I can relate to you because I'm with you right now. I'm just saying. So anyways, you have 2 off days to do whatever you want to do. To go play basketball, go play video games, or just go hang out with your friends or something like that. Which is, what is wrong with that? If you want to go hang out with the girls and I said no, or if a man said no, you would say he's controlling. But you're complaining about somebody going to go have a hobby, to go live life a little bit and not just be wrapped around you and the kids. Like, and see, this is the thing. This is where men say marriage is a scam, because it sounds like a prison the way she's explaining it right now, because you're supposed to be around her 24/7 when you're not at work. No, it's not gonna happen.
Most of y'all's husbands don't like y'all. No one's gonna say it. So I guess it has to be me. If you have a husband who works doubles all the time and he's always at work and he's always going on business trips,
excuse me,
or he's always going on a holiday with his buddies, like going to play golf or deer hunting season, like every month there's some other shit that he needs to be doing in his mind.
He needs to be doing
spending time with you and the kids. He doesn't like you. He doesn't like you. He doesn't like being a family man. He only likes the aesthetics of it. He wants to appear to be a protector and a provider, a husband and a father. He doesn't actually want to do those jobs. How do I know? Any man who values you as his wife, who values his kids, who values quality time, who values the importance of kids knowing and feeling their father's presence in the home, you will never have to ask or beg them to spend more time with you and the family. You just wouldn't.
I mean, you wouldn't have to beg or ask, but like sometimes people need private, need space, bro.
Most of y'all's husbands chose careers to keep them away from the house on purpose.
What?
And even if he had that job or career before y'all got married and had kids, and he didn't do any adjusting or anything like that, he did this shit on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. These men know the importance of looking like a husband and a family man and a father without actually taking the role seriously.
What are you talking about? Okay. Just walk it off, big short ass. Just sit this one out, big girl. You lost, baby. Just come back. Just come on back, short ass. Back to life. Back to reality. She just said, oh, we just doing it for the aesthetic. I've never heard that explanation ever in my life. I've never seen somebody say they doing the husband stuff for the aesthetics. That just sounds ridiculous. Notice how it be a lot of these women that have never experienced marriage in their life. The furthest thing she got to was getting put on her back and Ray said, "I love you," and ran off to go get the milk and never came back. And that's the furthest thing she got into a relationship to where she got married at. The closest thing. And that's not even close. That is ignorant.
The aesthetics is more important to them than the actual doing of that thing. That's obvious. So when I see these
What's she drive, a forklift or something?
It's so
a truck?
hard being a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife, and I'm cooking and baking and I'm doing all these things, and my husband is never here. He's not there because he doesn't like you. That's why he's not there. He's going to dress it up and say, "Well, I have to provide, don't I? I have to be a protector. I have to work. I'm the one paying these bills." That's going to always be his excuse. But if he actually gave a about you, he knows that his presence is more important. He knows that he could switch positions or that he could do some kind of like finagling.
Shut up. Be quiet. We don't have to hear no more. We're done with this bull. We done with this BS. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She said he could switch it up. He could do something else. He could switch positions. He knows that his presence is more important than providing, paying the bills. His presence is more important than the money that he's making. So he doesn't have to pay the bills, but just long as he's around, he's just fine. Look, you can live life with a roof over your head. It's easy to talk crazy then, but just wait till you in the box. And then he's around every day. Sitting outside on the highway begging for money. But he's around every day. You gonna be fine with that? I guess so, because you don't need money. Shut up. We're gonna go ahead and end this video off here. We have got enough of these bird brains. If you're never going to get content like this anywhere else, so if I were you, I would smash the like button and subscribe, you know, join the boy and all that, you know what I'm saying? Because it speaks for itself. Anyways, we'll go ahead and end the video off here. Like, share, subscribe if you do, hit the bell for notification. I will catch you next video. If you enjoyed this video, then share with a friend, share with a family member, and I will catch you next video. Social medias are on the screen and in the links in the description and in the description. So go ahead and check those out. Check out the channel called Raging Fredo. That's where I do pop the balloon videos and gold digger videos and all that kind of stuff. So you already know. Anyways, this has been your boy Fredo where we at, and I will catch you next video. Hope you had a good one. Bye bye.
Hi. I need my pen.